Funny business aside, there's a whole lot of reasons to still be playing this game, and she is definitely one of them. So how's about we show you how she works. Now, a lot of people would say that you wouldn't need to gamble to get a digital helicopter, but to that I say, mind your business. Slight disclaimer, everything that I said in the last 10 seconds was really bad advice and you should definitely take it. And without any further brain rot, let's get started. Camellya is an on-field Havoc DPS, and when I say on-field, I mean it. She's got an Elder Scroll long kit, so I'm definitely going to be dumbing it down for you, and myself because I also don't get it. For starters, she basically has two modes. White is her normal attack string, and red for when she read your will. Most of her damage is all in her red mode, and she gets an energy regen boost. But you can only use your attack and dodge buttons to move, and when you get to the third basic attack, you can charge it down to start spinning. Hella fast. And that spin spends your forte, which are called Crimson Pistols. For every 10 of them that you use, you get a Crimson Bud stack on her and gain 4 Concerto gauge. At max Concerto, you can get a new skill called Ephemeral, which gets buffed with every Crimson Bud stack that you have. At the end of your combo, everything literally goes boom, if you build it right. After using that, you get an even higher damage buff the next time you go. For her circuit, her priority skills are her Resonance skill, her Forte circuit, and her Liberation in that order. There are two very viable options for her choice of echoes, and those are the Sun Sinking Eclipse and the Lingering Tunes. She gets about 30% Havoc damage bonus from her passives, 50% damage bonus from her skill, as well as the probable 60% from your 3-cost echoes. And that's more than I can count, but I guess it's a lot, and it's all even without the actual set bonus. So Lingering could be a good pick as well. If you're going with the Havoc set, then the Dreamless would be a no-brainer 4-cost. And if you're going with Lingering, then it's the one and only Mech Abomination. For your stats, on the 4-costs you want crit. More importantly, crit rate because she hits one-hit nukes. For the 3 costs, with the bonuses from her passives and or set, you can go with either an attack or Havoc damage bonus, and then attack on the 1 cost. For your substats, prioritize crit on all your echoes. You're not going to need that much energy regen because again, passives, so about 120 should be enough. For weapons, literally a no-brainer, Red Spring is her best in slot weapon, plus it looks really good. And you can get up to 70% damage bonus from it, the exact same as using 2 3-cost echoes. Emerald of Genesis is also a pretty good one because of the crit stat, and there's a new weapon this match too, the Somme Noir Anchor, which you can get from the new quest, and it's going to be better than a lot of her other free-to-play options. This is the part where we take a little break and ask you to subscribe. Appreciate it. For teams, Shorekeeper is basically an ultimate Verena for a lot of teams. Sanhua is also awesome for her basic attack damage boost, which is about 38%. And then we have Camellya, who's supposed to be in that spot, but I digress. Verena or Jaja are not going to be as effective in this team, but there's still pretty good options for her. You could also swap Gigi for Donjin for the extra 23% habit damage boost, but she's going to be hogging on a lot more field time than Camellya unless she's built pretty well. For those of you who aren't planning on swapping your V card for Camellya, what else can I say but you are cooked? Every single one of these except S1 is pretty insane. But S1 is still pretty solid because it's extra crit damage, but it's a bit underwhelming compared to the others. Like S2 buffs her skills damage by a whopping 120%. S3 buffs her ult by 50 and gives her a 58% attack buff. Crazy. S6 buffs her forte by 150% and she gets a new skill, meaning you can also go helicopter. Again. Unbelievable. Well, that's all I would know about this crackpot character, so be sure to check out our other videos and we'll see you guys next time. Subscribe if you like our content too. Later.